Full script with markers. Must be 1,200 plus words. Midnight. 3 months ago, Sarah had no idea that her best friend was hiding a 5-year lie. 005. Most finance channels will not tell you this because their sponsors would drop them. But today, we're diving deep into the world of best friend betrayal stories. 015. Sarah and Emily had been inseparable since college. They shared everything from chocolate sundaes to late-night confessions. But little did Sarah know, Emily was harboring a dark secret. 030. It was a typical Friday night when Sarah stumbled upon an old photo album. As she flipped through the pages, memories flooded back. There were pictures of their college days, their first jobs, and even their wedding. But one photo caught her eye, a picture of Emily with a man she didn't recognize. 1 o'clock. The man in the photo looked familiar, yet Sarah couldn't place him. She decided to confront Emily about it. Who is this guy? Sarah asked, holding up the photo. Emily froze, her eyes darting around the room. It's nothing, just an old friend, she replied nervously. 1:30. Sarah wasn't convinced. She started digging deeper, asking mutual friends if they knew anything. To her surprise, everyone seemed to avoid the topic. This only fueled her curiosity. She spent countless nights searching online, trying to uncover the truth. 2 o'clock. After weeks of investigation, Sarah finally found a breakthrough. She discovered that the man in the photo was none other than Mark, Emily's ex-boyfriend. But there was more to the story. Emily had been seeing Mark behind Sarah's back for over 5 years. 2:30. The revelation shook Sarah to her core. She confronted Emily again, this time with all the evidence. How could you do this to me? Sarah demanded, tears streaming down her face. Emily broke down, confessing everything. She had been living a double life, afraid of losing her best friend. 3 o'clock. Here's where it gets interesting. Sarah was devastated, but determined to seek justice. She decided to expose Emily's betrayal to their mutual friends and family. The news spread like wildfire, and soon everyone knew about Emily's deception. 3:30. Emily's reputation was ruined overnight. Friends turned their backs on her, and family members stopped speaking to her. She lost her job and was forced to move away. But Sarah didn't stop there. She used her newfound knowledge to help others spot signs of betrayal in their own lives. 4 o'clock. If you're enjoying this, hit subscribe. We post stories like this every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. But the real surprise is coming. 4:30. As Emily's life crumbled, Sarah found strength in her own resilience. She started a support group for people who had been betrayed by their friends. The group grew rapidly, providing comfort and advice to those in need. 5 o'clock. But what Sarah didn't know was that Emily was plotting her revenge. She reached out to Mark, begging him to help her get back at Sarah. Together, they devised a plan to ruin Sarah's life. Little did they know, their scheme would backfire spectacularly. 5:30, the day of their revenge arrived. Emily and Mark showed up at Sarah's doorstep, armed with fake evidence implicating her in a crime. But Sarah was prepared. She had set up hidden cameras and recorded their entire plan. 6 o'clock, the police were called, and Emily and Mark were arrested on the spot. Their faces were plastered all over the news, and their reputations were shattered beyond repair. Sarah stood tall, vindicated and proud. 6:30, but the real surprise is coming. Sarah's story went viral, inspiring countless others to stand up against betrayal. She became a symbol of strength and resilience, proving that justice always finds a way. 7 o'clock. If you like this, watch tomorrow. The Sisters' Revenge 3 months later. Do not miss it. Subscribe and hit the bell. We drop new niche content every single day. The next story is even crazier. 7:30. Has someone in your family ever done something like this? One sentence. Tell me below.